Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you from
Oh,
down under?
apparently it's what 35 degrees Celsius here at the moment
Okay, so
in Sydney.
so what's that
Hot,
in Fahrenheit? So
it's
it sounds warm.
somewhat. You're looking great.
You are too. It's good to see you again. It's been a long time.
I know, years really. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. Cool.
Hello,
So,
everybody.
thank you so much for coming on after all these years for an update because the previous podcast was quite old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What about at least what 2019, 2018,
2020. Not that
2020?
old.
Okay. It was near. It was like right at pandemic time.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right. And you're in your sewing room and it looks very good.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm always in here.
Honestly, you're there at night, like at what time? Like, because you work full time and you run your socials as well.
hmm So
Yeah.
usually now that I have a 9 to 5, I have to go to bed. So I'm not
Yes.
up as often as I'd like. Now I may sneak in a late night on Friday or Saturday.
Yep.
Every now and then, if I have an easy day or I know my boss is not going to be in the next day, then I'll sneak and stay up till like 1 or 2 a.m.
Yep. Yep.
But I still have to work if I don't have to go in to the office. So if I'm at home, it's a little
Yeah.
easier because I can just get up and go in the room and then work. But if I have to get up and go to work, then yeah, I got to go to bed. So I don't get to stay up like I used to back in the day. Now, when I really used to be up, way back when I was part of what was it called?
Alethea?
No, when she used to do Periscope. Yeah,
Ah, yeah.
remember Alicia used to do Periscope?
Yep.
That's when
Yeah.
I used to stay up. I used to really be up, and I had a pretty big following in Australia because everybody here was asleep and I was up. So I would get a lot of people following me from
Yeah.
there.
I'm one of
So
them, of course,
I
still.
actually had there's a few women that are in my sewing group that follow me from where you are.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and
That's
they caught me,
great.
yeah, they caught me on Periscope up late at night sewing and just talking to the camera. And yeah, then they started following me. So it was a good thing.
Oh, that's good. No, that's great. Now you've still got the Facebook group where you still run workshops,
I do have the
sew-alongs.
Facebook group, and I haven't ran a workshop in a while.
Mm.
And I think in the new year it's going to be totally different because they're doing a lot of things here, especially as opposed to the Tiki Talk
Yes.
app. So I'm definitely going to be back in my group doing
Yeah.
workshops and sew-alongs, and yeah, just so I can get back in it. And life has been life, and so now I kind of
Mm.
have a grasp of what my schedule is, so I can kind of get back into it, full
Yeah.
force.
I mean, I've been watching what may or may not happen with the TikTok going forward from January.
They may stop it all completely.
Well, it's good you've got the Facebook group.
Yes, I have Facebook group, I have Instagram and YouTube always. And then I was introduced to TikTok. So TikTok is low on the social media totem pole for me. It was the last social media that I learned. So
Mm.
there's like a couple of new ones out there, but I'm not interested.
No, it's a lot of learning and trying to connect with those groups takes some time.
Right. And then you got to learn all the things you got to do, and this, you got to do this to keep up. You got to do this. And I don't think I'm going to be bothered with that because my other platforms are built
Yeah.
and they're solid and I have my followers. So, yeah, I don't think I'm interested in moving on to another platform.
Yeah.
I might take a look and a peek and maybe I'll watch other people, but I don't think I'll be as active as I was on TikTok. That kind of just kind of happened out of
Mm.
nowhere. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. So
I think though you were able to use TikTok really well for Chicago Fractals lead up.
yes. So for Chicago Fractals, what happened was in TikTok, I joined the Black Sewing Network,
Yeah. Hello.
which was formed by Carmen
Yeah.
and Carmen Green. And I'm not a regular, you know, presenter on the daily network
Mm.
that they have going, but I do go in and do guest spots and come up on some of the lives and talk and share that kind of thing. So I've been, pretty active with them, but Carmen agreed to help do the marketing for Chicago Frogtails. After I agreed to do it, I had been asked several times and years before, and so I agreed to do it. And then she helped with the marketing, and it was really, really good. So we are actually
Yeah.
going to be doing Frogtails in 2025. And for those of you that are on now, the lucky 12, I am announcing a save the date. We finally have a date. So the
Yes.
date for Chicago Fractals is going to be June 21st. And just save the date. So it may be a 3-day event, but it's definitely going to be a 2-day event, June 21st and June 22nd.
Mm.
Whether or not it will be the 20th, which is the Friday before, that we'll find out as we move forward. So yeah, we have secured a space, and that was the main reason
Yeah.
why we were
Yeah.
waiting, because you can't shout out a date and you don't have a space in mind or a space secured. So we
Mm.
finally have a space secured, and our set date for Chicago Fractals is going to be June 21st,
That's a great save.
2025.
Yeah. Great. It's good. The Friday will definitely happen because there's usually the pre meetups, and I mean, this year was amazing.
Exactly. So what we're gonna do on Friday has yet to be determined. So it looks like we will be doing something that whole weekend, but we have to find out what's going on in the city of Chicago, because that kicks off the beginning of June, kicks off the summer program with the Chicago Park District. So we'll see what's going on, and maybe we can align something up with what the city is doing like we did last year. So this year's theme is going to be called the House of Chicago, and we will be centering around the fashion house of Chicago, and we will be featuring house music. So that means, so like back in the house days when I was a huge house head,
Yeah.
we used to wear ponytails, t-shirts, and jeans because we knew the dancing was going to be crazy and constant. So you sweat literally like a pig. And back in the day when we would go housing, if you are not sweaty and your hair was not wet, the guys would not ask you to dance.
Oh, great. I mean, that they know that you're into it then,
Oh,
right?
oh yeah. Oh yeah. They know that you're gonna get out there and you're gonna dance seriously. So yeah, the theme is the House of Chicago. So that kind of leaves the door open for anybody to do whatever they want to do. If they want to come, fashionista, if they want to come comfortable in a denim outfit that they created, if they want to come in a dress, if you want to carry a fancy bag. So we are just letting everybody do what they want to do. Because when you go into a fashion house, they make everything, right? So
Yeah.
we're keeping it easy. We had our ears open to, what people were saying and feedback that we heard from other frock tales and everything. So we are definitely keeping the door open for people to be comfortable and to have fun and have a good time. But yeah, we got some awesome uh, things planned, and usually you say, well, we're not really sure. There was one thing that I was adamant about having for Frocktails 2025. I was wondering whether or not I was going to be able to get it accomplished, and yes, it has been accomplished. So this is going to be like a little secret surprise that the people that are attending will find out right before it's time for them to come on out and have a good time. So when we announce the ticket sales and the pre-ticket sales,
Yeah.
we'll start announcing, our venue and the things that we're going to be doing for the time that we're going to be here.
So you see,
And I can
yeah,
guarantee, because I've heard, oh, I'm over frock tails, and oh, there's so many frock tails, and oh, frock tails this, nah, frock tails that. It's gonna be like no other, because we've done it once.
yeah.
We know about the highs and the lows and the do's and the not to do's, the haves and the have nots, and we have definitely taken heed. So yeah, this Frocktails is going to be very different, but still a lot of fun. I give a good party.
Some Valoria Design says that she loves the theme, but she ain't sweating.
You don't have to sweat. That's okay, friend. You can come. You can come gorgeous in a beautiful outfit. It's okay. The door is
That's great.
open for anybody to do what they want to do. We don't want to put anybody in a box with a tight theme. We want to
Yep.
just make sure that everybody is making what they make. If you're a beginner, if you're an advanced, if you want to come with an outfit, if you're a bag girly or you're a knit person,
Yep.
just come with what you know how to do.
Okay. That's great. And your own personal sewing for 2025. What have you got in store?
For me,
Yay,
I
for
have
you.
absolutely, I won't know until the week before. Maybe 2 weeks before. Maybe 2 weeks before I'll know. And then the week before is when I'll start to make it. Because I am so last minute, and I'm one of those people that I'll get something out to make. And
Yeah.
then all of a sudden I'll see something better, or I'll see some other fabric, and I'll change my mind like in a snap. And then I'll be making something else. So if I commit to this outfit right now, oh, it's going to be
Mm,
at least 6 or 7 different things before I even get there.
yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know yet. I'm not sure. It might be something dressy. It might be something casual. I don't know. I don't know yet.
Well, I think that's what people are going to have to just make sure that they look out for you on the night to see what it is that you make, and the rest of the committee too.
Yes. And they will be ready to go. And the good thing about the committee is I got the same people back uh, that did the Frocktails 2024. Everybody's still on board. And I was very glad about that, because usually, you have people step away and I
Mm.
know I can't this time, and it was too much or whatever. But everybody had a great time on the committee, and so everybody else is signing up again. Hey, Shannon, how you doing? She
Good to
makes
see you, Shannon.
beautiful purses.
Yeah.
Great, beautiful purses. Beautiful. She gets her leather from Saskatchewan. I'm still waiting on my bag, Shannon.
It must be in the mail.
Right. I think it got lost somewhere in customs.
Well, is there anything more that you want to let everyone know about from you? Because we had a little bit of a planning session. Anything before we finish up?
No, I mean, no, just get ready for Chicago Frocktails. Join me on the BSN for as long as we can
Yep.
on the TikTok. And follow my Instagram stories if you don't already, because that's usually where I share. And, when I'm working on a project, I'll kind of go into detail on what the project entails, things that I
Yep.
did, changes that I made on an actual pattern that I'm sewing. So I love the Instagram stories for that because they stay up 24 hours, which is long enough for people to come out
Mm.
and see, what it is that I'm doing, and what I can connect, what I can share and connect to. And because there's DMs, people can DM me and ask questions and things like that. So, yeah, I'm still active on all social media. Still the same. I'm not, bonsai active on all of them because I never have been. But when I get out there and do what I need to do, then I am there and my presence is there. And you can ask me whatever you want, whatever you think you may need to know. If there's something that you don't understand, or something that you want to know about, I'm always available on the social medias for people to reach out
Yep.
and
Yep.
touch me.
So just so that if you could pass the message on to the Chicago Frocktails team, I'm happy to support you on everything Frocktails on that account. So, and I really enjoyed doing that this year. That was really great of Carmen.
Yes, yes. So when I do the save the date post, I'll pass it on to you so you can share it on everything Frogtails
Yep.
and help us get the word out.
Yep. No, no problem. Hand on heart, I'm there for you.
Good, good. Is there anything that you wanted to ask me?
Um, when we decide to come to the States, I'll give you a call.
All right, that sounds
Yeah.
good.
All right. Well, Carol, thank you for coming on to Sew Organised Style podcast on live. I'm really pleased that you could give us this time today. You've had a very hectic few weeks. My heart goes out to you,
Thank you.
and we'll just leave it there. And thank you, everyone, for joining us. Bye.
Thank you, Maria.
Love you.
Thanks. You take care.
Bye, all.
Bye bye.